I have dreams. When I grow up, I want to be a nurse. I want to help people. I want to make a difference.
No little girl dreams of growing up to be a sex worker. My name is Bianca Isabel Garibay. But for the longest time, I didn't say my name with pride. I had an abusive mother. I had an absent father. I was pregnant at 16 years old. I got put in the foster care system with my son. When I left the foster care system, I didn't have custody of my son because I was homeless. I was sleeping in my car, and then I thought I had hit the jackpot. I remember some friends saying, you should come to the strip club. Like, this is so much fun. You're gonna get so much money. You can get your son back. My very first night I went into the club, I walked out with $1,800. I thought, that's it, I found it. I kept going back to the club every single night. Over time, the money wasn't enough. Even if I didn't feel like going to work, I became addicted to the money and the attention. And then I slowly started making my way out of the club into more dangerous things. I started sleeping with men for money. I let men use me and use my body. And every single time I gave my body, part of me left.
I remember when the Lord first called me into this ministry. It wasn't something that was on my radar. And I wrestled with him about it and basically was asking him, why would you ask me to do this, Lord? I was a teacher at Bible Study Fellowship in Phoenix and really felt like that was something that I would be doing for the rest of my life. And God had other plans for me, and I didn't know that. Through a series of events and a health crisis, he ended up asking me to go visit a strip club with a group of women in Phoenix. We are a women's support group that helps women transition out of the sex industry.
So I've been cocktail waitressing at the strip club for the last 5 years, and I've been receiving presents from No Strings Attached. And I never talked to any of the ladies until one day when I was at my lowest point in my life. I was in the dressing room and Lisa Michelle talked to me, and it just opened my eyes. And I told her at the time, I was like, you know what, I'm not done drinking. And the next time I saw her, I took her into the dressing room and I was like, I have a secret. I quit drinking, and today I'm 150 days sober.
I really appreciate what they do. They're always coming by and just talking to, some of the ladies about, Christ, just like my mom. My mom is just every other word. It's Jesus this, Jesus that. She raised me up in the church. I really appreciate them, and I hope they keep it up, and I support them all the way.
Hi, I'm Pastor Cindy Godwin from Summit Christian Center, and I am so excited that I get to tell you why we as a church love to support the NSA organization. It is an incredible organization. We just want to partner with somebody who's actually out there doing it, feet to the ground, going wherever they need to go to set the captives free. We love this organization. We love Lisa Michelle, and we're so grateful that we get to be a part of setting the captives free here in San Antonio, in our little part of the world.
Come out of hiding, you're safe here with me.
So we bring handmade gifts to the girls, and we go back into the dressing room and hang out with them and hand them each a gift. And it's through that gift and through just showing up and being there that the girls really see and feel what God's love is. Usually when we meet a woman and we connect, we have coffee with her a few days later, and we bring her a care package, and in that care package will be some resources for her. We bring her a Bible, and we talk to her and find out what her goals are in life and start to find out her story and sift through her life and mentor her.
I wanted to leave the club many times, but I kept saying, if I leave, I'm gonna go back to sleeping in my car. While being in the club, I had taken a picture of myself. Somehow this picture ended up in the hands of Lisa Michelle with No Strings Attached. Lisa had put me with a fabulous mentor, And I remember my mentor, Stephanie, calling me for the very first time and asking if I wanted to meet for coffee. And I just decided, after probably 3 or 4 times meeting with my mentor, that it was time to hang up my shoes. I was blessed enough to find a part-time job at a law firm, and considering that I want to be a lawyer, I thought that this was placed in front of me by God's will.
I was looking for a little bit of hope, and I started going to church in New Braunfels, and I met a lady named Brooke, and she was jumping up and down when she found out that I was a dancer in the industry who was just like, I'm not going no more, like I can't do this. And she led me to Lisa Michelle and No Strings Attached. I can't even look at her without almost crying. We met at a Starbucks, and I had my shoes with me. She loved on me, she hugged me like she's known me my whole life. And I remember handing her my shoes and telling her, take these, that I was done. And I was done. I stopped dancing for about 7 months. When it comes to No Strings Attached, they don't just love you, they demonstrate God's love for you.